That was
All right.
better.
Is that better? Okay.
On my end, it was I clapped, Corey did his noise, and then Joe clapped.
All right. Hello?
For my recording, that
Can they
took
hear
2
me?
minutes to
Oh.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Do you guys want to start over, or are we good?
We should be
I'll
good.
just go. I'll figure it out.
Okay, good.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, and we are back in the future.
Yeah.
2020.
2020. 2020 on
Crazy.
ID.
Oh, oops, I forgot to hit mute on my laptop, so... Well, I guess...
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh.
I know, I just wasn't listening. I was fixing something.
You guys want to say hi to everyone? Tell them why
I already
you
did.
guys were gone.
That. Yeah.
I mean, this is standard procedure. We
So
were
last
quiet for the
episode,
first
I believe,
minute.
was...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, last one, I believe, was in November at the very end.
Yep.
And it was me and Damien, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then for 2 weeks, I believe, not enough people were able to, like, we couldn't get, like, 2 people for 2 weeks do it with me, and then for the following 2 weeks, I wasn't home, because it was, like, Christmas and I was away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know what happened. It was just kind of like, nah.
Everyone got a job. I think
Up
is
until
more or
more
less what
recently.
happened.
Well, yeah, that happened.
I had finals, and then I had like the beginning of my school year.
Yeah, I got a job finally. Damien still has a job. That was one of the last things that happened before the break. Zach is nowhere to be seen as usual.
Yeah.
He's like a ghost.
And yeah.
Damien got a job.
But we should,
working
now
nights.
that, like, I've adjusted. Yeah, I work random time. I work nights, but not, like, late nights. Or something like that. I just work whenever they tell me to.
that's work.
I'll take all the hours I can.
Didn't you tweet something say your coworkers or manager asked if you had school the next morning because they thought you were a high schooler or something?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone there is like quite a. Most of them are like in their mid-20s. Some of them a bit older.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course I look way younger, which
Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
And then as a whole, I look younger for my age, which isn't saying a whole lot. I look like a teenager.
Yeah. To be
Which-
fair, you do look like a high school student.
Yeah, so that might have been why at first I didn't get a lot of hours. They're like, oh man, you probably have school the next day.
No, yeah, I can't have this kid working nights.
But now
He's got
I'm
high school.
starting to get a bit more. Yeah, he's school the
Gotta
next day.
do
Man.
his homework.
No, it was yeah, man.
He's got that
And then they're
report in
like,
the morning.
oh, okay. And then I got this coming up with they work 26 hours. So
Wow, 26.
yeah, I know it's not a lot, but I take it. I think it's more than enough for now. I don't need 40-hour weeks yet.
Make minimum wage.
I'm happy that I just got like some source of income coming in regularly. Yeah, it's minimum wage, but once after another month or two, I may get a raise up to either 12.50 or 13, which at that point that's good.
I mean,
And
I
at
plan
least
seeing-
it's a higher end restaurant compared to like McDonald's or like.
Yeah, well, McDonald's, I would would not complain about McDonald's. McDonald's pays pretty good.
Really?
Ugh.
Well, not like starting out, but their managers make a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, no.
More
If
than
you
you-
I
knew
wouldn't
the
have
McDonald's up
guessed
here,
that.
you wouldn't say that. the McDonald's up here,
I just
they are fucking terrible. People are constantly quitting and being hired there.
oh
Like one time, I went there for lunch. I think I was like a junior, and I'm waiting for my number to be called, and off to the side, I hear somebody like go up to their friend and say, I guess they work there because they said my manager just asked me if I could work right now, but I'm at school. Like they were there
Huh.
on lunch for lunch,
yeah,
and the
that
manager
happened.
asked them, "Could you kind of like not go back to school and work now?" Like, and hell, somebody I know, like who's like,
Yeah, that kind of happened to me one day.
no, well, like somebody who's like a family friend or connected to family friends. He worked there for two, 2 to 4 months, something like that. And after he quit, he went to therapy because of how bad things were there. Like he just got
Wow.
super depressed. He got super depressed. That's so it's just like I don't care. I need a job, but I will not work at that McDonald's just because of the horror stories I hear about it. Like like I heard somebody say like
Yeah,
one of the
only
managers they
thing.
get pissed at them because a customer came up and asked for more like barbecue sauce packets, and the manager got pissed that the person working the cash register didn't charge them for it. So
You have to pay
Yeah, I
for
for
it?
one think that the
no,
yeah
usually you
that's
don't.
a lot of people who work there don't charge for that. Well, some
Because
I think you're supposed to, but they just don't care. They're just
yeah,
like, yeah, whatever.
it's a ketchup packet, you
Because
know.
I remember
I'd
when I was
imagine like
a few years ago. Yeah,
yeah, go ahead, Adrian.
when I was younger, I remember my mom was asking for more ketchup, and the guy's like, "Oh, usually they make. Oh, apparently I'm supposed to charge you for this, but I'm just gonna give it to you."
Yeah. Some people
I
just
mean,
That's
don't
me.
care about like those
I mean
type
it's
of things that you have to pay for.
Well, I'm like, how much do you think it costs them to produce?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but it's like it's a
I
ketchup
don't think
packet
they would even notice.
or or it's whatever. It's something that costs like almost nothing. I mean, imagine um, like when you initially order, they do charge you for something like that, because usually, like the average person
Yeah, they do.
is gonna take like a ketchup packet or something. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't know kind of deal. It's just like I've never heard of anyone
So I was gonna
being
say,
yelled at for not charging someone for a ketchup packet or something like that. So it's just like
Yeah.
it's just insane.
what I was gonna say when you said they asked your friend to come in.
Huh?
I was keep going. When I had to go to work at like 6 one day or whatever, and usually I leave my house at 5:30, so then I get there a bit early. And then
Mm-hmm.
one day, I guess it was really busy because like at like 5:15, they're like, "Hey, can you come in now?" And I was like, my shift's about to start. I was coming in, and they're like, "No, we need you now." And I was like, "Okay."
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So, but ironically, because my mom taking me, she wasn't home yet because it was early. So I had to order a lift, and it took longer for me to get there. So they just didn't ask. I would have got there earlier.
That's funny.
uh,
Didn't they lock you out one night?
Oh, well, so what happened with that was that they were having this event, and I didn't know that there was an event or anything. Probably because I was new, so they were just like, yeah, whatever. And it was like they had like they said food critics, but they were just Yelp reviewers.
oh God.
And so when they and with something like that, they don't want like they don't want like all these, they want like their best people in the company there. So
Yeah.
like I saw some of the managers from other restaurants coming in, they were all working it.
Nice.
And when I got there, they said come in at 7, but the event was going on to like 8.
Huh.
I don't know why they scheduled me for 7 then. But I got there and then the front door is locked. I was like, oh. So I was there 10 minutes early like usual. So I'm like, I'll just wait off on the side. Maybe it'll be over. 6:58 comes, and then I see one of my coworkers come up, and he just goes through the side, so I just followed him because he's been there longer. And then I get in there, and then I go to the back of the kitchen, like, yeah, just stay out of view. We're not done with the event yet. So there, I got paid just to be there
That's
for
awesome.
like 30 minutes, not do anything.
Did you guys get any good Yelp reviews?
I don't know. I didn't care.
Who cares? Yelp reviewers.
That was
are
like
not
that was
food
after like
critics.
2 weeks of being there. So I was like, I have no allegiance there, and I didn't care. But what I did find out, because I haven't even worked a grill yet, because I don't know why. But they're like, oh, we got 2 new things working on the menu for grill. I'm like, cool. Even more stuff I got to learn before I even learn the regular stuff.
I just think it's so funny how like they think Yelp is so like working for Yelp is so professional. I mean,
It's
just
really
Well, it
not.
wasn't. They weren't just like regular people at Yelp. They were like the people who've left like thousands of reviews, like top Yelp people, which I still don't think is a big deal.
I mean, you, like,
like
Food critics in general, I don't think is a big deal.
no, because you're just
Why
an
is
online
someone's-
critic.
Unless it's like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, like, imagine Gordon Ramsay walking into a fast food restaurant.
Well, this is.
That'd be funny. I'd pay to see that episode.
If he came in, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure these fries are cooked properly. Make sure they get the perfect amount of salt and everything.
If you don't like
I
the
will
grill, what do
say,
you do? Are
because
you
you
a
guys know-
cashier?
No, I do fryer, and then like, when it's not too busy, or if we have 3 people in the kitchen, I might go over and like set up the burgers, like get the lettuce and stuff on there.
Okay.
That's what we do if we have 2 people. One does fryer, one does
The
burgers or sandwiches, and then when it's slow, they'll do sets, which set up the burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
But when it gets a little more busy, it's not. If I'm on fryer, they'll be doing the grill. Then when I get everything in the fryer, I can't really do much if it's just in there in the fryer. I'll go over and start getting them set up as much as I can to help them out, and then run over, do my stuff, and keep going back and forth, which is what I've been doing.
Okay.
we can't like say which one or like what restaurant you work for, right?
Smashburger. I could say Smash. There's over 3. There's thousands in the U.S. So, well, maybe not thousands, but a lot. I just won't say what street and stuff.
Yeah, you
Alright,
can
so-
say the
I can see
restaurant's
why I
name.
shouldn't say it. I could see why I shouldn't say the restaurant because if I talk bad about it, it's not gonna look good. But
Meet and greet. After
I don't have anything
Smash
bad to
Burger.
say about it.
For
Yeah,
a
I work
reason,
at
I thought it was
Smashburger.
Slam
They don't know
Burger.
which one. Yeah,
Blam.
Slam.
it's GameStop.
I don't know why I thought it was
just like-
Slam.
Blam a burger right in front of you.
Well, what's the
Yeah.
difference between Slam and
Ironically,
Smash?
this isn't even just a coincidence.
Matt.
Well,
Smash
slamming is
Burger.
like you just slam it on the counter. Smash is like you set it there and you stomp on it or like pound your fist on it.
They put your burger in front of you, then they punch it.
Oh, actually, what they do?
It's
you
like,
do
it's
smash
like- it's
the
like
patties
Gallagher.
before you put them on.
It's like Gallagher. They just come up with a sledgehammer and smash your burger in front of you.
They're like, here, take it.
That'll be $8.85.
Yeah, and then I believe after
This
I'm
isn't
done with
even
all
a
my cook
burger.
training,
Just pieces of meat and bun.
That's what a burger is.
so do you want it?
It's meat and bread. That's what a burger is.
You take it.
Plus accessories.
DLC. Then I do believe that after I finish all my training in the back, I will start doing upfront stuff too, because I applied to do both, but they just needed cooks at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So I will eventually probably be doing like upfronts, like expediting and cashier.
Yeah.
which will be interesting. Me having to be like nice to customers, like, oh, okay, hey, here's food. It's weird because like I know it's just like a basic job, but like I I could like give like a whole like someone could interview me about this job and I would have like so many things like I learned and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I learned like little shortcuts and stuff, how to do stuff, how to tell if stuff is properly cooked, and like I
Now, could you make a smash burger outside of the restaurant, like at your house, if you had
No, he would get sued
ingredients?
because they own that recipe.
Oh,
from the recipe's pretty simple.
like, like he gets all the
it's
ingredients at his house, and then it's right about to make
it's
it. He gets a knock at the door.
FBI,
Sir,
what are you doing?
you're gonna have to come with us.
it's my manager. All right, gotta take away your shirt. Gotta take away your hat.
Like in Thor.
Oh, when Odin
Takes
takes
away-
away Thor's hammer.
Like-
Your manager comes back and,
With a
and takes
spatula.
no with a fryer. He takes away the fryer until Adrian learns to be worthy of it.
I take away your fryer, your employee discount.
No, my employee discount. I don't get why they give us an employee discount because I don't see me eating there on my free time. But when I'm working, I can make my own food for free. So I kind of just have an employee discount
Yeah,
I'm
but
never gonna use.
You kind of can't do that.
It has to be me.
I mean, like if there's leftovers at the end of the
I
day,
can't just be like, yeah,
I
that
don't
guy
care.
gets it today.
But if like you're in the middle
Yeah.
of like if it's the middle of the day,
Well, yeah,
you decide to
there's
make yourself a
like
burger,
at home.
and I don't think you can do that without charging yourself, or they'll just take it out of your pay anyways.
Well, no, it's not like it's not you can make yourself a burger. Like at the end of the day, you'll be like, I need a burger to go take home with me. You can do that. And in
Yeah,
the middle
yeah.
of the day, like on the fryer and stuff, no, I don't. If it's just one, because like we get like a free meal. It depends on how long you're working there, but yeah, you can.
Okay.
Because but with like fries and stuff, obviously you're not gonna make a perfect amount of fries for every single one, so you're gonna have leftovers. You can eat those for free,
Oh, okay.
like throughout the day. So that's what I do.
yeah.
I'll just like grab a couple in between orders.
Yeah, no, I've heard people talk about how
Your
like
entire-
At least I hope I'm not supposed to.
What?
I was gonna say I
don't you
hope
just
I don't
love it
have
when
to
all three of us talk over
pay
each
for
other
stuff
all
I've
at
been eating.
once?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's either we all talk at the same time or no one talks.
There's hardly
sounds
ever an
chaotic.
in between. Somebody's always talking over someone else. That's how these podcasts work. And then there's a long ass silence in between everything else. Oh my god. The perfect podcast formula is right here.
What were you gonna say, Joseph?
I was gonna say, like, I heard people talk who like work at fast food, like Pizza Hut or Taco Bell or something, where like like at the end of the day, if there's food left over, they could take it. But I've never heard anyone say like, yeah, I worked X amount of hours and was able to make myself a free lunch at work kind of deal. You know, I've never heard that. Or like I got to eat the leftover fries. I've never heard that before. So.
Yeah, you can. Well, when it comes to eating, you just gotta make sure when there's no customers, because it's gotta be slow. So like you can need like a little fry snack and go get there. You also get free drinks at work, which is nice. With free refills, as far as I know. I haven't asked, so I'm just gonna assume that's the case. The only reason why I say you get free foods because that's what other people do. I haven't really asked the manager, so that it very well could be the case where you have to pay for it, but no one has said anything. So I'll
Hey,
just
no
keep
one
doing
said
that.
anything, and
Yeah,
then
no
you
one's
just
stopping
ratted
you.
everyone else out.
Yeah.
I've seen the manager do it too. You're like, hey, employee who is not me, can you make me a burger real quick? And then yeah,
He's like, no.
and you're just like, no,
yourself.
make it yourself.
Flaky bum. Like, okay.
I think that's all I got about Smash Burger with alcohol. It's been like 20 minutes. That's all I can say about Smash Burger, guys.
It takes 20 minutes to cook a burger.
What's the smash burger patty secret recipe?
Shut up, Plankton.
If I'm being honest, the only thing that's different from a regular burger is that it's use a smash sauce, and I don't know what's in that. I don't care enough to dissect it. But everything
One
else
of
is
those
about the same.
Yelp
Pen and
critics
paper.
probably tell you. Damn it.
Yeah, I could. I'm sure. I have the menu with me. I can probably figure it out.
What?
Like an employee menu, so I can like review stuff.
You have a menu with you? What?
Well, it's not like a menu. Like I'm gonna order. It's like it shows you like what's on all the burgers.
He has
Because
a menu on
so I can like
24/7.
so yeah, I do actually. But so like I can study it. So when they need, because when I was going in to like work on sets, they didn't want me just like constantly looking at things like, here, take this home, study it.
Okay.
So I know it's on the different types of burgers. Because anything that's not like a regular one is kind of hard to remember. Because like some use avocado, some use guacamole, some use jalapenos.
What's the difference between avocado and guacamole?
I got that figured out now. I don't know. I don't eat that.
You just put like a whole avocado unsliced.
Wait.
Yeah, I just put a whole avocado in there. We're having a rush. I don't have time.
So when's your final exam? Because it sounds like you get handed a study packet. Basically.
Oh, I do that like throughout. Like whenever it's slow and I have nothing else to do, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, you go work on the computer." If I have a computer, like I have like homework to do, but I can only do it at work.
What?
And it's taking me forever to get it done because they don't make me.
Homework?
It's like training. It's not homework.
Okay.
It's more like training stuff. It's like, oh, here's how to clean the grill, and then you watch a video on how to do it, and you're like, okay, on the grill, here's how you cook patties. Okay, make sure you do this. And after you finish like that one section, like, okay, here's a test on it.
Wait, please
So
tell me
it's
it's like a 90s training video.
It's not as exciting as the '90s one. It's more like, some of them are like, hey, I'm blank so and so from Smash Burger, and they'll talk, and then then they're not very good at editing their stuff.
why would they be?
Mainly because I edit stuff, I could see like mistakes they made, and see like what they did, and like they use the same exact stuff over every clip, even though it's different stuff. They just use the same like text. They're like, oh, make sure you tilt it for 10 seconds for a single, but it will be like two of them. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll assume I'll figure that out.
You know, that's a good skit. Like a training video gone wrong.
Oh god, I'm sure
Or
that's
just
already
poorly
done.
made.
Like,
You could just show the Smash Burger video
Yeah.
then. That's what it sounds like. Poorly made fast food training video. And it's just it's just Smash Burger.
When I say, and just to save myself, I'm not saying like they're bad. It's just that like I can see like sometimes there's just like a red box in the corner that like they would use for text, and they just forgot to take it down, so it's just there in the corner. It's like, okay, someone they didn't go over this.
hey, you should edit for them.
I don't care enough.
Yeah,
I don't
he'd be
I
doing
don't
it for
care enough
free.
to like, hey guys, I'll edit all these for you. Yeah.
You know what? I'm getting tired of all these editing mistakes, so yeah, I'm just gonna do it for you.
And I'm like, okay, sorry, manager, scoot on over. I'll do this.
Thanks, employee.
And then he's like, I didn't make them. Like, sure, I'm sure you didn't.
I just realized we've been talking about Smash Burger for like 15 minutes, but
I know. Now I really want to
It's
smash
also
burger.
about Smash Burger. So when I started out,
yeah,
I can pass. I've had plenty. But plenty, I mean, after like two.
We spent like almost half an hour. I'm not even not a half hour, like 15 minutes talking
I
about
could
it.
keep
Now I
going,
could
too.
really use it like a cheeseburger or something.
I could use like
Hey, if you're ever in the area, come on in.
Which one you working at?
No, so you just don't order onion
Don't
rings
say it on
because
the
those really
podcast.
slow me down in the middle of a rush. Because I'll be going, not because they're bad or anything. It's just like they take longer to set because you got to like pour the milk on them and the flour on them, like mix it all up. So then they're coated properly and put in the fire, and that slows me. That takes me forever to get it done. So like if it's just, like when it's slow, it's not a big deal. But when we're in the middle of a rush, I'm like, okay, fries. Okay, tater tots, and I'm like doing everything. Okay, here's the fried chicken for the thing or whatever. I'm doing all that, and then it's like, hey, stack onions, and I'm like, oh man.
Stack onions? What?
And then I'm trying to get it done, and then it's just like I hear beeping going off from the fryer. Onion rings, pretty
Oh,
much. They're like
okay.
small onion rings,
Okay.
and so then I'll be like doing all this stuff, and it's like onion rings. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Then I hear one thing beeps. I turn around, I gotta do that, but since we're in the middle of a rush, I gotta keep filling up the fryers. So I get a bowl, pull over, get back to the onions, just shake them up, and it's like I hear more beeping, and I
sounds
get
pretty
overwhelmed.
stressful.
Kinda. What I've learned is that don't when if there's more than like four people, when the line is getting big, or if it's dinner time or lunchtime,
Yeah,
don't make the fries orders as they come. Just fill up the fryer and then go.
yeah.
And then once you get towards the end of the rush, you're like, okay, slow down a little.
Okay. All this talk about food is really making me
Oh, yeah,
hungry.
let's talk about
So
something else.
I'm gonna go get myself something to eat real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'm really
Real
hungry
quick,
right
have you
now.
seen the Sonic movie yet?
Hmm?
Have you seen the
Have I
Sonic
seen
movie?
Sonic yet? No, I haven't seen Sonic.
Yeah. Okay, me and Cole will talk about that when you're gone.
All right,
All
I'll be
right.
back in a minute.
So then we'll fill
Talk
you
about
in
Sonic all you want.
on stuff.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, Corey. So Sonic, the movie. Spoiler alert.
Sonic. It was a fun movie.
Yeah, it's fun. Definitely targeted towards kids, which is
Yeah.
why I loved it. Because I'm basically a big, overgrown kid.
It it's a very typical kids movie, if I have to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, whoa, my god, this movie changed my life. But it's like, I watched it, had a good time. I'm like, okay, not bad. I enjoyed it.
I have like the
Like
same
you,
feeling about the Sonic movie as I do with like movies like Ant-Man, where like it was fun, but it's not like a masterpiece. Like I'm
yeah,
sure
exactly.
it
Which is
wouldn't
what I was
get
expecting.
into like the best movies of 2019 or 2020. Yeah,
I'd
but
be really surprised it got in the best of 2019.
yeah. Well, technically, if it did come out with the original design, it would have been
It definitely wouldn't
2019.
have. But I would say it would have even less of a chance in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
the new design, the
I
word,
want to talk
the
about
voice
a
was good.
spoiler alert.
Okay, spoiler alert.
What do you
That's
think
a new spoiler alert.
Tails' original design would have looked like? Like,
I honestly don't think his would have looked as bad, probably looked as bad as Sonic's original design because it's like
Yeah,
a fox, which is a lot easier to make than a Sonic. So because like
yeah,
even if they did make it design more like the older one, it would have looked more normalized
yeah,
than Sonic. Because Sonic just looked like a kid in a costume. Tails probably just would have looked like a. Trying to think of a movie where they used like a CGI dog or something like that. Because imagine Tails wouldn't have looked that bad compared to Sonic. It's definitely
yeah,
they definitely remade him because he looked super good.
yeah. I also like the addition of the gloves. It makes it makes the movie look so much better. Like, or it makes Sonic and the other characters look so much better. Like, the Knuckles at the beginning,
Yeah.
or
I also
Echidna.
heard that and there have been rumors that The Rock is gonna voice Knuckles in a sequel, which is like that's like perfect.
Yeah,
I can hear, I can hear that like super good.
I just hope it doesn't end up like Danny DeVito and Detective Pikachu, where Danny DeVito was like, "What the hell is a Pokemon?" And
I don't know what Pokemon
they
is.
didn't really choose him for the role. But
Yeah, but this one makes way more. That was for like fun. I not like the Rock actually has like a good voice suiting it. Plus, the Rock does a lot of movies lately, apparently.
oh yeah, he's doing really good with Jumanji and Fast and the
Yeah,
Furious,
and
and I
I
think
could see
they
him
have
being.
what?
Like I said I could see him being in Sonic too, especially since he did in Jumanji. Then he was also in Doom and Rampage. So maybe he's like, oh, another video game movie, but it's Sonic, one of the biggest ones.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Rampage. Yeah, he's he's also in that Jungle Cruise movie coming out. I think later this year.
All right, I'm back.
Not sure though. You have a burger,
Okay,
No, I got a ham sandwich.
close enough.
so you got the ham, but not the burger.
Well, I am a burger.
Oh,
Oh, perfect. Mission accomplished.
those are horrible puns.
Okay,
Uh,
so we were talking about Sonic, but none of it was spoilers at all. Except for
well,
like one little part, we were just like, oh yeah, we
yeah.
like it's like a kids movie. It was a lot better than we thought it would be.
Jim Jim Carrey was pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you
it
think that?
remind me of his roles in The Mask,
Do you think that if they had kept the old Sonic
where
design,
he's
it still would have been a good movie?
No.
no,
Sonic was a huge part of why it was fun because they did a really good job of making him seem like because in the movie he's a kid.
yeah,
He's younger than he is in most of the games, and they did a real and with the design, the newer one, it works a whole lot better than the other one. If you were making a kid,
yeah. The cartoony
plus the
design
voice
works
fits it better.
a lot better.
Yeah,
So there is
like
a photorealistic owl character, which
not I
is
want to say
weird.
photorealistic, but yeah, a more realistic looking owl in there.
Yeah, I heard about that,
Oh, and
but
they
I haven't
have
seen anything about it or seen it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I would say I would recommend it if just for fun. Yeah, I would say if you like Detective Pikachu, you'd probably like it. I would say it's up there with Detective Pikachu
Oh,
in terms of like ranking video game movies. It's definitely way higher than most of them.
I loved Detective Pikachu.
it's way better than the Mario movie
Dude,
and
anything
Honestly,
is better than the Mario movie.
Have you
No,
seen the Doom
I gotta.
movie?
Which one?
No.
There's two
Oh,
of them now.
2000. I think 2005. It has The Rock.
Uh, if you ask me, have you seen the new one? The
Sucks.
new Doom movie?
No, I don't want to. Have
Have you
you?
watched that one? Yeah, I watched it. It's Doom. It's Doom related. How am I not at least gonna give it a
Yeah,
chance?
but no Doom guy.
Dude, there's no Doom guy in the 2005 one, so what? What?
Yeah, I know, but
Wait, so the new one, the Netflix one, Doom Annihilation. Like, it's it's really weird because it feels like a movie that should have come out like 10 years ago, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, it feels like I think it's just the way it's filmed because it just
like
feels like an old movie, even though it only came out
like
like
the
not even a
camera
year ago.
angle.
No, just the way it looks. The way the movie
Huh.
looks, it just looks like an old movie when it's not. It came out 2009, and it made me like. It also made me think that like maybe the Resident Evil movies aren't that bad.
I've never seen
Yeah,
them.
I
Like,
would say those ones are probably some of the better video game movies.
uh huh.
Huh.
I would
I think
say like the
Resident.
best ones are
I've
obviously I would say Resident Evil ones, Sonic and Detective Pikachu,
I've
and Mortal
seen.
Kombat the original.
Yeah, the original. I've seen the first Resident Evil, all from start to finish. That's the only one I've seen. Okay, I've seen the first Resident Evil start to finish and the last Resident Evil start to finish. So I really like
All right, so you got the important parts.
yeah, I read the first chapter and then I read the last chapter.
Oh, you like gaming and
But
Marvel.
the first one, the
You saw
first
Iron Man
Resident
like
Evil,
an Endgame.
I'm sorry.
It's like
You're like Damien with Marvel.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
watching
yeah,
Iron Man and then seeing Endgame.
yeah. Yeah, no, but it's like I really like the first one. I think that's just because it it wasn't like too over the top. It kind of took its goofiness serious, kind of, sorta. I mean, it was like plus it it was before all the fucking 3D and CGI bullshit that eventually became Resident Evil. So I like the first one. I think it's pretty cool.
I need
It's
to
just
watch.
like
Have you
yeah.
seen the Laura Croft movies or
Nope.
the Tomb Raider movies?
I've
First
seen
one.
I've seen the one that came out like 2018. I saw that one. The original one I've seen like 10 minutes of and I turned it off because I had so many questions and I didn't want answers to them. So
See, I actually like the first one a lot. I don't know why. I think it's like nostalgia or something.
uh-huh.
But like, I think it's I haven't seen it in a while, so it's probably worse than what I think of it is. But like, same goes for the Mario movie. It was like that for a while. Well, and I saw it again. I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Why did I like this when I was little? This is awful.
If I'm going to be honest, I don't think the Mario movie is actually that bad as people. It's not good, but I think people like make it sound way worse than it is because it's like, oh Mario. Artist was
Uh,
perfect. It's nothing like the games. But I think that's what they got to do with video game movies. Don't make them too much like the games. That's what they did with Detective Pikachu. Turned out pretty good. Sonic was a
yeah.
little. I mean, it has like obviously have elements from the games,
Mm-hmm.
but like don't make it because it would have been really weird if you saw Sonic get hit and rings fly out.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I would
That
have
wouldn't
laughed.
have
I
fit.
would
That
laugh
would
at it.
have not been good.
But yeah, I think it's just kind of tricky to make a video game a movie because a video game you are supposed to be this character because you are actively going through the motions of the game. You are supposed to like project yourself onto that character because you are actively moving through the story. I think in a movie that's harder to do because you're just watching the events play out instead of playing an active role in the events that happen. You know,
Yeah.
I think
And
that's the problem
also
with
in video
with
games, they're usually longer.
huh? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say video games you also have like multiple like big areas, and they try to fit like the whole adventure into one movie. It's not gonna fit, but then if they leave out too much, it's not really gonna cater to the fans very well. Because I'm thinking of like something like The Legend of Zelda. In most of the games, you go through at least like 8 temples, and of course, and they're not gonna be able to fit all that in to a movie.
No, it'd
Like
be
Link
like
goes to
five
Temple
hours
One,
long.
Link goes to Temple Two. Like it just not really gonna work.
Uh huh.
And even if it did, it really wouldn't be fun to watch. Like that's more like suited for like a TV show. Like first like he spends 3 episodes in this one, spends an episode getting to the next one stuff,
Uh huh.
which is I think why Pokemon works good as a show,
Mm-hmm.
and it follows the games pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I
See,
think
I
that's
think
like
video
the
games are more compatible with TV or television shows
yeah.
versus movies because they get to explore more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a lot a better medium for them.
Yeah.
But I
No. Not
also
I.
think they're exemptions from that like Detective Pikachu or I think the Mortal Kombat movie was pretty good.
Yeah, and I think the first Mortal Kombat movie is only good because they released the second one. Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure when the first one came out, people said it was absolutely terrible, and then they released the second one, and they said, "Nah, the first one's pretty good." Now that I think about it,
Now
so
the second one,
Nah, if I'm being,
that's just terrible. Yeah,
I was gonna say I do
but
think that up until more recently, I think their first Mortal Kombat was the best by far.
yeah.
Up until like Detective Pikachu and Sonic, like they're kind of like raising the bar. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say they're better, but they have been. Overall, video game movies are starting to get better slowly.
uh-huh.
But yeah,
well,
I'm worried
it's
about the Mario movie though.
well, I think that's part of like video game movies are becoming better, like in the same way, comic book movies they initially started out like no one gave a shit, no one cared, because they thought comics were they
and
weren't
Spider-Man
they
came
weren't
out.
a form of storytelling. They were just bullshit. So no one came in respecting the source material. They were just there because like we can make a quick buck off this terrible Captain America movie or whatever. And then you get like Sam
Yeah.
Raimi who creates the original Spider-Man trilogy, and then you got the X-Men running alongside that where they get actors and directors and writers who give a shit about about these stories and know how much they mean to people. That's what I love about like Sam
Well, the
Raimi's like he came in with an absolute love of Stan Lee and Steve Ditko with their Spider-Man. So it's just like,
yeah,
I
that reminds me of Tim Burton with his Batman. That also helped because Tim Burton was a fan of Batman and wanted to get darker with
uh,
franchise.
and I honestly believe like if the original Spider-Man trilogy and the X-Men movies didn't happen, I honestly don't think we would have the MCU that we have today. Like I honestly think like we would just now be getting Iron Man kind of deal, you know, or
Yeah,
or like the even the Avengers. Like if those movies weren't made and were successful, like we wouldn't have the MCU. We wouldn't have Tom Holland as Spider Man, or like
yeah.
or Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, or Chris Evans as Captain America, or Chris Hemsworth as Thor, or whatever. We wouldn't have them because like they they likely wouldn't have given a shit about the characters because it's just like it's a stupid
Yeah.
comic book movie. So I think that's what's happening is like people are making video game movies who have a genuine love for the source material, like Detective Pikachu and like Sonic. They love those stories. So I think that's why video game movies are starting to make a do a 180 and be good because the people behind it love these things and they know how much these like Sonic and Pikachu mean to everyone else, you know.
That that's why I hope Illumination gets the Mario movie right. I think
Oh,
it could be
trust
done
me, it's
very easily.
Nintendo.
What was that,
Nintendo.
Adrian?
Nintendo is a lot more protective of their stuff than they were back in the 90s. Because back
Yeah.
in the 90s, they're like, hey, you want to make a Zelda game? Go ahead. And they'll let them make three, and they're all bad. And they're like, hey, you want to make a Mario movie? Go ahead. You take full control. Nowadays, like, up until Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, there was, like, nothing to do. Other than Ubisoft, no one has really been able to touch any of their franchises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft has been able to work in Mario quite a bit. Like in Rayman, they put some of their stuff in, and then in Rayman again with the Rabbids, they had a whole game with Mario characters in it. So,
Oh,
and Nintendo is very aware that people can mess this up. So I'm pretty sure with this movie, they're having some people like following very closely, like no or yes, and
yeah.
definitely more closer than Sega was with the Sonic movie because, or at least Sega really didn't follow it very much,
Mm-hmm.
Was
which is why the original design was so bad.
I'm sorry to but was Nintendo involved with Detective Pikachu?
I think they were a little bit. They had a Pokemon expert on set,
This
I
sounds so
believe.
funny.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm pretty sure they had at least a few higher ups at Nintendo, were like people like they're like, yeah, fans will like this. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
But they also weren't like it has to be this. They were like just the right amount of paying attention. I'm involved with it.
Huh.
You know what my favorite thing about Detective Pikachu was? After I saw it, I came home and my mom asked like, "How was Detective Pikachu?" And I was like, I just said like, "Here's a spoiler: Ryan Reynolds is in Detective Pikachu," and he's like, that's a complete spoiler, but it's not at the same time because you go, yeah, he's fucking Pikachu.
Yeah,
Like I was so
it's like out of
surprised
context
when
spoiler.
real life Ryan Reynolds walked out on the screen. It's like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. They never showed his face up until that point, and they did it deliberately because they didn't want to go Ryan Reynolds is in this movie. But Ryan Reynolds is in this movie.
Yeah, it caught me off guard at first when that happens. I didn't realize
Yeah, I
that
didn't.
Ryan Reynolds was the guy's dad.
No,
So
yeah,
I
I
was
didn't.
like, why are they hugging?
Yeah, I didn't put that together up until like Ryan Reynolds showed his face. Is like that makes so much sense as to why Ryan Reynolds is
I
Pikachu,
feel like I'm
and
the
kind of
only
like
one who
why the
knew
kid
that he
is
was.
it.
The reason why you knew is because me and Damien told you.
No, You guys didn't tell
Yeah,
me
yeah,
that.
we did.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we did because me and Damien saw it. Then we were in Discord talking, and then we were like, "Hey Corey, cover your ears. We're gonna talk about Detective Pikachu." And you're like, "No," and you're like, "No." And then we're like, "Okay." And then you looked up some stuff, and you're like, "Oh, I spoiled the movie for myself." And then me and Damien were like, "Oh, okay, we talk about it now." You're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And then we told you everything.
Oh.
Like, I don't know
Oh
why you're
yeah.
surprised. You did that with Endgame. You
Oh
did
my
that with
god.
Sonic.
Man,
Spoil a lot
that
of
was a
movies for
while
yourself on
ago.
accident.
Ugh. I think we should start to wrap it up. It's almost an hour, and this is our first podcast in a
Yeah.
while. Don't want to
A little more. We want to talk about Smash Burger
Smash
hit Detective
Burger
Pikachu.
Brothers.
and Sonic.
Smash
No video game
Bros.
movies as a whole.
Yeah. Oh, but I wanted
Yeah.
to like talk about like Doom and Doom movies and why I think it won't be a good Doom movie. Uh, just to
Honestly,
keep, I go on for
I
a
think it'd
second,
be
like
really
about
cool.
that.
Did,
Are you gonna
the
finish your
new
thought or
Doom
not?
movie have...
Oh my god!
Damn it. I was gonna say, did the new Doom movie have any of the monsters from the games?
I'm waiting for you to keep talking because you're just gonna
Don't be
end
a
up
horse.
talking over me. Cause
No. No, go ahead.
yeah, there's the imp. That's it. That there's an imp and there's blue people. They're supposed to be like the basic zombie, but they're just people that are blue. And the imp.
That's boring.
That's it.
Just the imp? Wow.
I just realized what
No
today
Caco
was.
Demon?
Nope.
That's disappointing.
Oh, that's not even the most disappointing part. The disappointing part is what they did to the BFG.
Big Friendly Giant?
The big friendly gun.
Super friendly. Yeah, no. The BFG 9000. It is a one-shot, one-kill weapon, but instead of obliterating everything that's in front of you, it only kills one enemy at a time. And you only got the 3 charges, so they go through it real quick. They, but what I wanted to say about Doom and Doom movies is like, I will give credit to the 2005 version because they do have that first-person sequence that is, I think, just fucking cool. Where it kind of puts you into the shoes of the dude, and you're just obliterating everything. And in that version, they do have multiple versions of demons. They got the Hell Knight, they got a Pinky, and I'm pretty sure they have imps too, and the regular zombies or demons. I mean, no, I said zombies. They got at least a variety of things that actually look like their video game counterparts. So I will give Doom 2005 credit for that. No Doom guy, but I got pretty much everything else. But the reason I think like we'll never get a good Doom movie is because Doom, the video games, Doom guy, he doesn't have a name. He's just Doom guy, and that's just because we wanted to give him a name, so we called him Doom guy. Just because he's a guy and he's Doom. So it's just like I think, and he literally just goes around killing everything because like if you stand in his way, he'll kill you too, kind of deal. He just wants to kill every demon. He's a man filled with so much rage that he's just a regular dude. Like people, like I heard people talking about it, like
Yeah.
they didn't know the original lore of the game of the original games. So when Doom 2016 came out, he went up to someone. He talked to a friend who knew the original lore. And he's like, is Doom guy like this? Is he like magic, or is he like a demon that that has betrayed his other demons and just fucking kills everything? And just like, no, he's a regular dude. He's so filled with rage he won't die. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like I think that's why we won't get a good Doom game because Doom game movie because like in a movie setting you have to be able to um, sympathize with your character, with the main character, and if your main character is a silent dude who is so bloodthirsty that he literally just rips things in half, even though the skeletal system doesn't allow for that to happen, like it's not you like it's gonna I could totally see like people thinking like that's just gonna be poorly received and it's gonna be rated it's as high as it can be because it's just so fucking bloody and gory and just it, like it should just be called Doom subtitle Death because just everything Doom guy looks at just fucking dies, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
The only thing that way I could see them doing good. Oh,
Go
Adrian.
ahead, Adrian.
I was gonna say the only way I could see them being able to pull it off correctly is if they make the main character someone else and the Doom guy's like protecting them or
Oh
something
yeah.
like that. But I don't know if that would work as well.
I don't know. It's just like the new Doom Annihilation is like there's there's two guns that are from the game, the BFG and the Super Shotgun, and that's it. And everyone else has a copy and paste gun that looks like it's made of plastic, or
No
so it's just like
chainsaw? Are you kidding me?
no. There's a chainsaw. I forgot about that. There is a chainsaw, but they only kill
Man.
one. They kill one demon with it. Oh, but I think that would work better. Like Doom guy, kind of like a side character, kind of deal. Because like in the new
Yeah.
Doom game, like from the footage they revealed, Doom guy's walking down a hallway filled with regular people trying to coordinate I guess defense attack against the invading demons, and everyone that looks at Doom guy just immediately shits themselves. Just like nobody wants to be anywhere near him. Like somebody goes to walk across his path and immediately backs away from him. Like everyone is afraid
Oh,
of this dude.
that reminds
Like
me of a thing I saw online where like someone said, uh, Doom guy isn't trapped in a room with the demons are trapped in a room with Doom guy.
yeah, it's just like because
It's just badass.
Doom guy is just. I think in the lore it says like he got trapped in hell, and he spent 1,000 years just fucking killing demons. He just he just never stopped for 1,000 years. The demons fear the shit out of Doom guy. It's why some of the demons they look like Doom guys because they fucking they fear him, but on I think some level they also fucking respect the hell out of him because Doom Guy and the demons are almost exactly the same because they don't stop until they're dead, kind of deal.
That also makes me wonder if he did get into Smash, what the hell would his like move be? And like his final
Shoot you in the face with
like
gun?
that would be fucking crazy.
Well, he needs like a he'll definitely have guns, but
Mhm.
like I could see him using the chainsaw. No, that's not gonna work. It's Smash. He's cutting up people.
Yeah.
Well, in Doom, he's got a series of like like they're called glory kills, and it's just hand to hand combat kind of deal. I could see him using, minus the gore part, but uh, I could see him like having
Honestly, I could see him
that kind of
being
fighting.
similar to like Ganondorf.
Hmm.
I can see him being similar to like Captain Falcon or Ganondorf.
Mm-hmm.
More like Ganondorf, like he's slower, but he hits hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I could see his final smash being the BFG.
Yeah,
But like more like kid-like, like just like woo, like a laser.
yeah, I could kind of see that. I could see them doing that. But like the BFG,
No,
like you
I
shoot it at one enemy and it connects to the next closest enemy, which connects to that enemy, and so on and so forth. It connects to everything
Yeah.
that's within range of. Like it just becomes like a it's kind of like electricity. Like if you're touching this thing and you're struck by lightning or whatever, it will travel through that thing. If something else is connected to that, it will travel through that, and so on and so forth until it just the line just stops. That's essentially the BFG.
Or he could summon a demon.
Why would Doom Guy summon a demon? He would immediately kill
I
that
don't
demon.
know. It'd be fucking badass though. Like he opens a portal to hell, and like a Caco demon comes out and eats the opponent.
Yeah, but Doom Guy would just
I don't
fucking
know.
Saying
kill
that
it.
Nintendo literally means leave luck to.
It means what?
Nintendo literally means leave luck to heaven, so I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah. But you never know.
No, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do that. I could totally see him using the BFG that and working with that because that seems like it fits in like perfectly for a Final Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to like can't think of a specific one, but I could see that working in pretty well.
Yeah.
BFG. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big friendly guy.
like it's almost perfect. Big friendly guy.
Yeah, that's Doom Guy, all right. He's big and he's friendly. Sure.
And he's a guy.
I think this is the perfect place to end it.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so two things I want to say. I think a good thing we could end the podcast with is that we all share something that we're looking forward to in the future. So it ends on a good note. I'm taking this from a different podcast, but not fully.
Animal Crossing.
So we can go around the table. That's why I would say Animal Crossing, which is related to Doom Eternal because they come out the same day. That's a big meme.
Oh, yeah, that's my
Oh,
favorite part is Doom is having a field day with that. It's just like I've seen I've seen like like the Doom Twitter asking like hey, is it like gonna be there or something. I can't remember what it was for, but like
Yeah.
Doom Twitter is just having the most fun. Hang on. I'm sending something.
I love
for
all
the,
like the fan artwork.
I'm
with
sending
it.
something to the Discord. I saw this and I just couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, I found a cool one too. It was like Isabel fighting like Tom Nook, but look like the Doom art style.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, this one.
I saw one with oh yeah with it's Doom Guy's armor, but underneath the helmet you can see Isabel's face. So and she was ripping a demon in half. So
I don't know though. I think Tom Nook would be a good Doom guy.
who?
So threatening.
Tom who?
All right, Joe. What's something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, Tom Nook.
He's the raccoon. He's the quote unquote antagonist of Animal Crossing. He makes you pay off your house.
Oh,
Tax
okay.
you.
I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a job soon, because I need money. I need to start paying. I need to start paying back into you and moving out of my parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing to be looking forward to.
Uh,
Money.
oh God, yeah, no. NAU is
Oh,
my first
Also, it
priority as
just
soon
like
as I
feels
get a
better
job.
like mentally once you get a job.
Uh,
Yeah. I remember I was looking for a job forever, and as soon as I got one, like it's like feels so much better. It's like I don't want like
oh,
ask my
Joe,
mom for money
I
if
need
I
to
want to
ask
like
you
go
a
to the
question
movies.
too.
yes, Corey,
So,
you're just gonna talk over everyone, so might as well just go ahead and talk.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
I wasn't saying.
You were gonna
I
say
said
something. You said, "Hey Joe," and
I
then
was gonna
you
say
said nothing.
uh a- after the podcast, I need to ask you a question.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that because you were talking over Adrian, and all I heard was, "Hey Joe," while Adrian was talking. So
Sorry.
I think there's like a weird delay for us because I hear Corey talk and Joe reacts way faster than I do,
Yeah.
and for me,
what?
Corey like talked after I did, so maybe it's just weird for us.
Yes.
I don't know. It could just be me, but it's like Corey, you've been talking over Adrian all fucking night for me. So oh, I'm thinking about it. Like,
Anything else you guys looking forward to? I
uh, I'm looking forward to the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners VR game. I want to fucking buy that. When I get a job, that's one of the first things I'm buying is a VR headset and
Oh,
Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
are you gonna buy
yeah,
Doom
that's it.
VR?
Doom VR? Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't need that shit right in my face. I'm more than happy just playing regular old Doom
Yeah.
Eternal. That's gonna be much better for me. Like, I don't need to be going around killing demons and accidentally punching my sister in the face in real life because of it, so.
You're trying to
That's my.
do the
That's.
executions in real life.
That's my biggest fear with VR, like with The Walking Dead. I'm gonna go kill a zombie, and I'll just accidentally like punch someone who's walking by me in the face, and it would be I'll have like a controller in my hand, so it'll be so much worse than just a regular punch. Like I'll
You
feel so terrible.
you also break it too.
Oh, probably, hell yeah. And I'll have no one to blame
You
but
shoot
really
a gun
myself.
in VR, you shoot one in real life.
I'd be very concerned. That probably wouldn't be an accident. Like, how do you explain that to cops? I was going for hyper realistic mode, so I loaded a gun and shot it in my living room. It's not my fault my sister got in the way of the bullet.
I thought my sister was a demon. I'm sorry.
I I said I was playing VR. You don't understand me, and the demon was coming after me.
Sir, you
It was
weren't
either
even
him or
wearing
me.
VR goggles.
No, I could
Yeah.
probably get away. I could get away with that. This is a Mormon town. They would believe that. And my sister was the demon, so I had to kill her.
Understandable, sir. Carry on.
Well,
Ugh.
sir, I'm the Doom Slayer.
Do you know why the developers called Doom Doom?
I don't know.
I feel like it's something I learned at one point, but then forgot.
Okay, I just learned this last night. Like, okay, so it's because of Tom Cruise. I can't. The movie. I think it's called The Color of Money. I think that's what it's called. It's something stupid like that. But in the movie, Tom Cruise, he's like hustling some guy at a pool table, and he's got his cue in this case, and the dude asks him what's in that, and Tom Cruise responds with Doom, and he's got like this big ass cocky smile on his face, and the developer said like the reason he called the game Doom was because of that, because what was like the Tom Cruise's character, he was like what is in this case, what is about to happen to you is something that you are so unprepared for that it's just gonna like blow you away. And that's how they felt. That's what they felt like their game was. It was something the world wasn't ready for and was just gonna fucking annihilate them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I can
Yeah, it
see
was
that.
really advanced for its time.
The coolest thing about the Doom franchise is when it came out, it was obviously highly controversial because it's fucking killing demons from start to finish, and people are just like, and parents were like, this is gonna make our kids Satan worshippers. So like they're beaming Satan into our kids' heads with this game.
That's
And-
what Mom said. Dad said, "Oh, this game's pretty cool."
Honestly, that's
and
the
then
most
hold on,
thing I've seen.
hang on, and then fast forward to
Damien,
Doom
we're in the
2016.
podcast. Don't make any weird noise.
Hey, okay, fast forward to Doom 2016, where the composer for the game, he purposefully, when making the songs, he purposefully put them in a program that when the song plays, an image is formed. So when he purposely made the soundtrack in a way that when it played and you put it in that program, it formed a pentagram. So Doom now, with its awesome ass soundtrack, literally beams pentagrams into your brain.
Yeah,
When you listen to the Doom soundtrack, you are literally listening to Satan worship.
honestly, that's so badass.
It's fucking awesome. And apparently, like when Bethesda or ID or whoever the fuck like really owns Doom, when they went to him, they initially said they gave him a list of things that they wanted and didn't want for their music, and one of the things they didn't want was guitar. So,
Huh.
but it's like the dude went. I'm gonna put a fucking guitar in this song, in this soundtrack. I'm just gonna like play the tune and then alter it so much you can't tell it's a guitar. Like the opening soundtrack, the dun, 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 that one, that's all guitar. He just altered
Yeah.
it so much it doesn't sound like a guitar.
Wow. That's amazing.
It doesn't matter if there's guitar in it.
I don't know. I think they
That's one of
initially
like
said.
universal instruments.
I think they initially said they didn't want any like metal band music in the game, which if the dude complied with that, I think Doom would have been a much like it still would have been a good game, but it would have been like not as entertaining because whenever that soundtrack just kicks up, I fucking love it. Like I just want to kill everything that's in my sight so much faster when that soundtrack really gets going, and it's even better with surround sound.
Pro tip: do
I'm
not go near
imagining-
Joseph while he's playing Doom.
I'm gonna kill everything in the game.
I'm imagining
people,
Doom with
come on.
like Animal Crossing music.
Oh god, if that's not already a thing, I'm super disappointed in the
You see
internet.
Doom guys slaying animals, and then you just hear like really peaceful music.
I just
I
wanna
imagine
drop
Animal
it
Crossing
in
with Doom
Animal
music.
Crossing.
Honestly,
I
with
would
how
be- at
intense,
this point-
like how deeply invested I am with it, it kind of fits.
You know, I would at this point I would be disappointed with Doom because of how much they're like involved with Animal Crossing just because the games are coming out at the same time. In Doom 2016, you could find the collectibles of miniature Doom guys, like a Funko Pop Doom guy throughout the game. I would be super disappointed
yeah.
if Doom Eternal doesn't have an Isabella figure in it. Like at this point, I would be so disappointed with the developers. if that is not a thing, you know.
I can honestly see Nintendo doing like a deal with them, like, hey, on the Nintendo Switch version, you have like the Isabelle collectibles, and they're like you have like a companion dog or something related to that, like named Isabelle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do with Ubisoft with their games. Like they give them like, hey, a Mario costume on the Nintendo version.
Uh-huh.
Also, it, Joe, you played the 2016 game, right?
Yes, I played several times.
Do you know how like there's secret areas where you could play original levels of Doom?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like you go into a secret level and it's just Animal Crossing.
No,
It's
that
the
would be
GameCube
fucking
version.
cool. That would be cool. Ooh,
Be able to kill
I,
all the villagers.
that might be a little morbid, but I just remembered this.
I'm not paying your rent.
I just remembered this. The original Doom theme song. They stole that
Yeah.
from like Metallica. They stole that from Metallica. They just added like an extra note because it's like they got away with it because it was a video game and no one cared about the music of a video game. So, but if like they came out with like if they like remastered Doom with that soundtrack, that opening theme song, I'm pretty sure Metallica would sue the shit out of them because it sounds exactly like a Metallica song.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is change the key and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the tempo.
I don't know. I can't really like explain
Or
it
they-
how like exactly the same. I'm sure if like you looked up on YouTube did like Doom stole did Doom steal the opening theme song or something like that from Metallica, you'd find the comparison, but it's just fucking funny to me. I mean, hell, I think even like Doom got made out of a dare or something like that. Like somebody said, like you can't make a game about killing demons and have that be the whole game, and they just went, I'm gonna do that now.
Did you know that there's like a Christian version of Doom that people made in like their Noah's Ark?
Oh yeah.
Oh god, what? What?
And that's what the game is. You just I don't remember much about it, but I just know you're in Noah's Ark. You have like a slingshot, and that's like, it's Doom, but that.
Also,
It sounds more like David and Goliath.
Like
That would have been a better option. Yeah.
also Czech, like the Czech cereal made their own Doom mod, and like instead of like your fist, you have a spoon, and you kill like weird like blue monsters. It's just weird. And they put that in like boxes of Czech and gave it out to people.
Doom's got
It's
a lot
so
of weird
fucking
surrounding it.
Yeah.
Did you know it's possible to play Doom on a calculator?
You can play Doom on a lot of things, to be honest.
Yeah. You can probably figure out how to program it into like one of those smart fridges.
Okay, I would
Like
love
I
to
So
do
to
that.
cool up, you
I want
play
a
Doom.
smart fridge now just to do that.
I've seen someone play it on an ATM.
Oh my god.
Oh, it'd be so cool if you can program it into like your laundry machine, and then when you're waiting for the laundry to get done, you're like, oh, there's still 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll play Doom.
Honestly, that's like amazing. all you need is an internet connection.
And I have that now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Joe caught up to the rest of us.
It only took 4 years to do, but yeah, I did it.
Oh yeah, we didn't say that. Joe is no longer recording outside in a car.
Yeah, I'm no longer.
Joe is for the first
No
this is the first
longer
podcast.
on a
Joe is
dirt
recording
road.
inside his house.
Uh huh. No longer on the dirt road,
Really?
just
Oh.
parked there. Yeah, because I was only on like a 4G on my phone, so in the connection at my house is kind of meh. So I had to drive 10 minutes away from my house for a better connection. So, and then I had to wait till Tuesday because that's when I went into town and had internet access, and then send my audio file to Adrian so he can edit the video and then upload it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm the reason I'm the reason why the podcast why I got made on Sunday and then was uploaded every Thursday because Adrian needed Wednesday to edit the video.
Yeah, it's honestly good you have internet now because it would really the podcast would take like forever to get out now.
Uh huh.
If I got it on Tuesday and then I just happen to work on a Wednesday, then okay, I can hit it on Thursday. But then
It'd
if
be
it's
like a
long-
Friday
well,
Saturday thing.
It really doesn't take me long to edit anymore because yeah, honestly, it doesn't take me. Like this episode, I'm not doing like the discussion thing at the bottom because I didn't have it set up.
Okay.
And even then, it doesn't take that long. So it really doesn't. It only takes like. I
Well,
really
even if
have
you
to
did-
sync it up, add in the theme, and then maybe an outro.
Well, if you did have the discussion thing, most of it would just be video game, movies, and then Doom. So
And Smash Burger.
yeah, Smash Burger. Joe's real hungry,
Oh,
so
and
he's gonna
one
make himself
tiny
some
little
food.
part-
On the bright side, I think this one has has few
Oh,
few moments of a lot of silence. You know, there's almost constant
Yeah.
talking throughout.
yeah, I'll have to go through and cut that out. But that's really it.
Yeah.
When I end the podcast here, I've got an hour 23 minutes on my recording. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
one last thing I want to say is things that we're looking forward to. Another good night. Walking Dead came back today. Haven't watched it yet.
ooh,
But
I did.
looking
It's
forward to that.
really good.
Better Call Saul came back today. Gotta watch
Yes,
that too.
it did. Haven't watched that.
Yeah, I'm probably watching that before I go to bed. Yeah,
Dude,
and
I-
Better Call Saul.
I
Season 4 ended in 2018, so season 5 just came on today. So I'm looking forward to watch that too.
dude, I binge watched all of Better Call Saul in like 2 or 3 weeks, and that was only because like they only had the first seasons up on Netflix, and then I binge watched season 4 in like 2 days. This is like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
how do you like it?
Like I didn't get into Better Call Saul when it first came out because I didn't really watch Breaking Bad. Like I kept up with it. Like I knew what happened once the show ended. I knew exactly what happened and at least most of the events that led up to it. So it was just like when Better Call Saul came on, it's just like it's just the prequel series. I already know how it ends, so I didn't really care. But I started watching it because I binge watched all of Breaking Bad again, and then I watched El Camino, which is a great ass movie. And so I just like when so I decided to go ahead and watch Better Call Saul. It's just like it's so fucking good, and I think that's just because like you think about it, like
Yeah, see?
Jimmy's brother Chuck, he's completely and totally right about Jimmy. Like we shouldn't hate Chuck. We should be praising Chuck for telling the truth because we know he's completely right because of how Breaking Bad ends. You know, and it's something that only recently got brought to my attention.
And also, that's not spoilers. That's like the whole plot.
Yeah. Well, you go into the series knowing this, like
It's like a small
like
spoiler.
subconsciously knowing
nothing-
that, like how his
Yeah.
story ends. So, Because I'd imagine you watch Breaking Bad before you watch Better Call Saul. You know. I mean, that's how the rest of the
Yeah.
fan base did it.
And
That's how
also
I
like the
did
big
it.
thing is like the big thing with that is, with Better Call Saul is like Kim. Like what happened to Kim?
Uh huh. That's my biggest thing right
Why
now.
was
It's
she in
just like,
Breaking Bad?
what happened to her?
No, I
What
want to
happened
get
to HHM?
Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
So why don't you?
And then why
I don't
wasn't
know.
Saul slash Jimmy like in jail?
Who is
Like
why who is Jimmy?
He's Saul.
small spoiler, but Saul's real name is Jimmy. He called himself. Did I say why he called himself Saul?
Jimmy Neutron?
It's
Because
not really a spoiler, but it's
it's
just a thing. It's just
it's
like, oh,
what
that's why when it comes up.
it's what people know him as. They know him as like it started out as like a joke name, like it's all good man. So that's how he got Saul
Saul
Goodman.
Goodman.
But it's like that's how he advertised himself, like to people who would more than likely need a defense lawyer. He told them his name was Saul instead of Jimmy. I think because he didn't want to give his real name, kind of deal. So that's how Saul Goodman became who Jimmy is. I think like Saul was always a part of Jimmy, but like only recently did that side of him win out, kind of deal.
Yeah. Have you seen the first episode of season 5 yet?
No, once this is over,
No,
I'm gonna
no,
finish
you didn't.
watching Talking Dead and go immediately into that. So I got 2 hours of
Yeah,
of
I'm
shit in
probably
front of
watching
me.
that tomorrow.
Well, technically it's
Yeah, I'm
tomorrow.
probably watching.
It's 12:30.
Depending on if we do. Well, today, like after I go to bed, wake up. I'm definitely watching Walking Dead tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm more likely to see spoilers with that. So I want to watch that before it's too late. And
I would-
then I'm
It's
gonna
such a good
watch
episode.
Better Call Saul probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So glad it's good again.
Huh?
Joe, did you watch The Mandalorian? Yeah.
No. I've had internet for like 3
No?
days. I've had internet
Oh.
for 3 days. And I don't have a Disney Plus account.
Well, you really.
And I've avoided spoilers, so shut the fuck up. I've avoided spoilers, so shut the fuck up. I've avoided
I haven't
spoilers,
watched it
so
either.
shut the
I'm not
fuck
gonna say
up.
anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm very proud of myself for avoiding spoilers with that show. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't care if it's spoiler or not. I don't want to hear
I
nothing
haven't
about
watched it either, and I've also avoided spoilers somehow. Like, I haven't been going on the way to avoid spoilers, but I still don't. I know like very little about the show other than like obvious like big stuff. Like I'm not gonna say anything in case Joe doesn't know.
Any movie
All right, hour and a
that
half.
you guys are excited for?
Oh. That the Onward, the new Pixar movie with Tom Holland, Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah, that looks.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, with Disney's fifth first openly gay character in it.
Yeah, that's. It's so weird. Them saying it's your first one. Like there's like, at least like 6 other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were
What
saying
other-
like she. Yeah, it's like I'm excited for
There's that new movie with Ryan Reynolds. I think it's called like Free Guy.
Oh yeah, that
Or
one.
something like
I'm
that.
excited for that one.
He's like in a video game.
Yeah, he's a video game character
Also,
who realized he's a video game character. He's essentially Deadpool in the Deadpool video game.
That sounds really good. I can't wait for that one.
It looks funny. Yeah, I want to watch that too.
The one I'm looking
Uh,
forward to also is Godzilla versus Kong in November. Now,
Dude, my money's on
big
Godzilla all the
shocker.
way. Like how do you vote for Kong in a Godzilla movie? Like,
I mean, King Kong won last time.
There was a leak, and Kong is like buffed up, like
It's Donkey
he's
Kong.
as big as
is he rolling barrels at?
Godzilla now. So
Is he throwing barrels at Godzilla?
yeah,
Oh.
That's the whole Kong family in there. Like Diddy's there too for some reason.
the whole movie is just gonna be a match between Bowser and Donkey Kong.
That's essentially what it is. If Nintendo wanted
I-
to do
I-
that, Donkey Kong versus Bowser.
I hope somebody reskins that to that because that sounds awesome. I'd pay money for that poster.
Why isn't it? I was gonna say, why hasn't that been a death battle? That could be a pretty cool one.
What?
They have like the whole Kong family fighting all of Bowser's minions.
Oh, what the fuck? Damien's here.
I don't know. Bowser's
My
pretty
money's on
OP.
Donkey Kong. Well, I mean, DK has a huge family and they're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they can handle Goombas and Koopas.
What about Donkey Kong Jr.?
Donkey Kong Jr. has been nowhere to be seen forever. Actually, fun fact: Donkey Kong that we see in the new game is actually the third Donkey Kong. He's actually like Donkey Kong the third.
Ah,
And then the arcade one is the original Donkey Kong, who is now Funky Kong in the new games. Then Donkey Kong Jr., who is in Donkey Kong Jr. and like Super Mario Kart, hasn't been like in any games since in like forever. So I have no
The
idea
old
where he
guy.
is. Funky Kong? He's the original Donkey Kong.
oh,
That's him in the arcade version. Just old. Alien said something, but not picked up on the podcast. They're not recording the call.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, Damien joined. For listeners, our good pal Damien, he's been in other episodes. He's out, I guess, in work, and he joined the call like an hour in, and you're just listening.
Did he really? I just noticed him here. I just noticed him now.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he's been listening. Corey,
He's just been listening to our
I
bullshit.
think, I think we should go on that note.
yeah, we should probably end now because it's 3 hour and a half, and then we'll probably keep going off on something. I'm like, hey, what do you think about
Yeah, we're just gonna
Luigi?
keep going.
Will he be in the next Sonic movie?
And I'm almost at an hour 40 for my recording, so I think we should cut it off.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Yeah. Good,
All right,
good
everyone.
season 2 episode, I guess.
Welcome to this is the
Season
first
2.
episode of season 2 of our podcasts, so that's what the long break was for. Season 1 to season 2.
Yeah, let's go with that.
We're back for a whole new season of podcast.
Oh, there's a thing I forgot to talk about, which we'll just do in this episode because this will take a while. I was like, games or stuff of the decade, which is what we were going to do in December. But then.
Oh.
didn't.
We never did it
Oh yeah.
because
We can do that.
no
next
one
episode.
could do podcasts. I got
Yeah.
sick like 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, December. December is just not a good month,
No.
No. Nah.
which makes sense. That's Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a look a while ago. Our last podcast was 3 months ago, and it was me, Adrian, and Damien. So
Did I just not upload the other one with me and Damien then?
It might have been the episode
That's
before.
where I
I'm not
did-
sure.
Maybe we were like it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Because I remember before I switched back to my other recording thing, and then now I'm not using this. I don't know. Okay, I need okay, my next week layout will be better. Basically,
Yeah,
next
the,
week.
the episode before the last one is just you and Damien. Whose at is Springtrap? What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? You have a problem.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's when he created Springtrap Twitter, and he's like, "Hey, you gotta make that my at for this episode."
Yeah, and you titled it. Forgot what to title this one.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Fuck. Okay. I'm out. I'm done. Podcast over. We'll see you in the next episode. You can't hear
Okay.
Damien, but I can.
Podcast
Bye.
over. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, they can't. He's making some noises.
God damn it, Damien! Put the
Just
chips
pretend-
down.
Imagine like Springtrap
Alright,
crumbling up paper.
Damien's attacking us with his noises.
Help!
Yeah.
Oh, God, we need help.
We just sound
Alright,
crazy to
bye.
everyone else because they can't hear us.
Run!
Later.
Adios. Bye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.